Hey, hi, hey, hello, hey, everybody. Welcome back to the 10th floor. It's me, Matt.
Hi, everybody, it's Kat.
Hey, get on out of that waiting room, folks. Climb on into the elevator. It's time to go all the way up to the 10th floor. We're going to talk about General Hospital this week, and last week, and this week, and last week, and pretty much just General Hospital,
We just
folks.
gonna talk about
If you're a
General
big
Hospital, aren't
soap
we?
fan, big General Hospital fan, get comfy, get cozy.
Uh-huh.
There's plenty of room here in the elevator.
Yeah.
And there's
So
even more room up
everybody,
here on the 10th floor. We got couches, we got throws. Chandra brought snacks.
yay!
Excuse me. And hello to anybody that's a brand new subscriber. Hello to anybody that we hung out with at the General Hospital Fan Club weekend last week.
Oh yeah. If anybody found, yeah, if you're a first time watcher, listener, because we met you last week. Hi again.
Well, hello again. And hello to the regulars as well. As always, it's not just us.
No.
No, Keita's here, Jeannie's here, Chandra, Kelly, hello Kelly, Bob is with us, DML, Jenna, hello Jenna.
Oh, Jenna.
Gina?
See, Jenna came back. Jenna was new, and now she's back.
Jenna?
I think so.
I think so too. Let's see, who else? I mean, that's it. Anybody else hanging out, say hello. Say hello. Jeannie
Hi.
says, happy birthday, Kat. DML says, happy birthday. They figured it out without me even saying anything.
Indeed, it is. I was born in 1961.
Chandra has plenty of snacks, salty and sweet today. Definitely going to cover any munchie that you might feel. Yeah, up in the banner, up in the YouTube banner, Ma, I got a cutesy little kitty cat next to a happy birthday, and I was hoping that people would be able to decode that, and they did. So good work. I'm proud of you.
My birthday.
So happy birthday. We're celebrating Mom's birthday all day long here on the channel, starting right now and then also carrying forward at 1:30 p.m.
Yep.
when we talk about them other shows.
Them other shows.
Days of Our Lives and Beyond the Gates. And when it comes down to it, we had a fun little mini nurses ball over on Beyond the Gates recently that we have to talk about. So join us then. Join us then as
Yes.
well. Join
Yes.
us as well. Kelly says happy birthday. Marla says happy birthday. And hello, Marla.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you.
But what better way to celebrate your birthday than to hang out with your favorite middle kid?
Yep. Yep. I tell you the yes. And maybe I'll hang out with that oldest one and youngest one later. I don't know.
Sounds like a party.
We'll see.
All right, Ma, did you watch General Hospital this week and last week?
I did.
Good.
Watching it the week before was a little harder because that's when I was traveling to see you.
Of course.
So
But
I
you
watched
did
it
it.
on my iPhone dispute.
I mean, that's how I usually watch it. That or I'm listening to it on my car speakers as I'm driving through traffic. There's a lot of
Well,
listening.
you got
There's a
there, were you?
lot of listening. There's a lot of listening. And
I had a lot of time to listen. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So it was a little bit, but yes, I did. I watched it all, and then I watched Fridays again this morning.
Good. It's actually kind of fun. It's interesting, before we get into the depths of this week's plot, the way that I'm consuming General Hospital. I watch a lot of it, but I listen to a lot of it as well because I can't watch the screen when I'm driving. That would be crazy.
It would be
It
crazy.
would be absolutely nutso. But I am able to pull the audio off of Hulu and whatnot, not have it on the screen, have a map on instead. I do it safely, folks, is my point. However, beyond that, a General Hospital for me is half TV show and also half audio drama.
Well, I know for myself, way before all the ability to do that, I used to do that just at home because I was busy.
You're doing
So
stuff.
the television would be on.
Uh-huh.
However, a lot of it I was listening to and not necessarily standing in front of the boob tube watching it.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So I wonder if anybody else like consumes
think-
soaps auditorially, kind of like you did when you were busy doing household things because I'm driving. And it's just kind of like a reach back to a throwback to how it used to be, how it originated, how it all started.
how soap operas began.
Yeah. No, it was just an interesting thought that I had when I brought it up.
Back when they did those radio shows,
Lola.
the original podcasting, just broadcasted it in a different way.
Absolutely. Hello, Lola's mom. Lola's mom is with us, and thank you very much, Kelly and Rochelle, for your generous donations this morning in honor of Mama Cat's birthday. A couple of birthday gifts for you. And Rochelle says that her birthday is on Tuesday the 12th. So happy birthday, Rochelle. What year, if you don't mind sharing, Rochelle? Is it rounds about the same year as my mom? You don't have to say specifically. But that would be interesting if you were born 2 days apart from each other in the same year.
That would be.
Janie says that she listens to soaps, Young and the Restless and Beyond the Gates, as she's busy doing other things. So, I guess it's something that multiple people share.
I wonder if if that is taken in regard as they write or no.
I don't know. That's hard. That would be an interesting question to ask somebody that works behind the scenes. Yeah. I don't know if Fido would know the answer, but hey, if we can get a General Hospital writer on the podcast, that would be a lot of fun.
It would be.
Somebody hunt down a writer and send them to our Instagram page.
If we could just get a guest, that would be great.
We're working on it. It'll happen. Now that we've crossed that 1,000 subscriber threshold, thank you very much.
I know. And you guys, thank you for being patient when those stupid commercials pop up.
I know. I was about to say, I would apologize for the fact that now you have to sit through a little miniature ad before joining us, but also at the same time, I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Yeah, right. I'm with it. I'm sorry. Rochelle says 1973.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
I was in the 6th grade when she was born.
There you go. Oh, goodness gracious. Jeannie's 8 months younger than you. So that's what that comes down to. Yeah. Udak says that they mostly listen, but they rewatch when it's clear that they missed something that... like when there's no dialogue, when they do like some sort of static shot or some sort. I'd have to do the same thing.
Someone puts a smackdown on somebody. You got to see that.
Of course, you have to watch the fights. Absolutely, you got to watch the fights. You got to
watch some slaps and stuff like that. Can you imagine not seeing Jason beat the tar out of Drew last year?
You gotta see that when he smashes Drew's face into a marble table. You have to watch that. Yes. You're gonna miss all the fun details of Drew's busted face for the next couple of days.
If Drew's not careful, Jason gonna do it for him again.
Hey, Bob Berry. Bob Berry says hello and happy birthday. So
thank you, Bob.
Continue to continue. Oh, Lola's mom says happy birthday as well. Look at that. Just the birthday wishes continuing to come through.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I think that we're gonna get to a point where there's probably gonna be a smackdown here at the Three Poppies.
You think so?
Yeah, and I wonder if Jonathan Jackson is watching this thing going, man, why couldn't they put me in the story? I would have stuck around. Me and Jason going to find his old flame.
Exactly.
I came back to my love, Sam's definitely dead. She was in the morgue.
Yeah.
But then again, Ma, the theory is now smashed. Brit 2 was in the morgue. And apparently signed out, but never actually burnt up.
Right.
Faking her death.
I guess it's true, or she's covering real well, but I think it's true. I don't think Dr. O knows that Brett is alive.
I don't think so either. I think that it's going to be a tear-filled, very happy, and also betrayed reunion.
Absolutely. I actually think, and I never thought this was going to happen, but I don't see how it could, but it's got to be a wackadoodle kind of thing, but can Faison be part of this somehow?
I don't, potentially. Autumn with the big donation here, too.
But
Thank you very much, Autumn.
Didn't Jason kill Faison?
Yeah, totally. No, yes, shot him. Shot him right good dead. Right. And he never misses. He was one of those sharpshoot things. Jason shot to kill, and he did. I remember.
Britt seems to know who she's answering to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Totally.
And it can't be somebody we don't, it's got to be somebody where the audience goes, whoa, you know, if it's Joe Blow from Kokomo, who cares?
Right? Totally, totally, totally. Thank you very much for the information, UDAC. I will use that going forward. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell. UDAC is a very gender neutral handle, so I wasn't sure if to say he or she, so I said they. And now I know what to say in the future, and I'm going to leave that up to a surprise for the people who can't see the chat. Autumn with the donation here. Thank you very much, Autumn. Hey guys, I wouldn't mind if Alexis fights for custody. A scout. Drew was doing all of those tricks and stunts and shows for the kids that are not even his. Drew's threatening Sidwell was incredibly stupid.
It sure was. Now, yeah, he's stirring the pot with Sidwell. Sidwell's a dangerous son of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Stirring the pot with Sidwell. I mean, he could even wind up being on. He might even bump Sonny down on Sidwell's hit list if he keeps his mouth going like that, right?
I mean, I guess I don't. Yes, I don't know. You don't play, but also.
Who's a sleazy Drew trying to call now too? You know, he's calling saying insurance fraud for somebody.
Isn't he
on to his next thing?
Isn't he insurance fraud, whatever? Isn't he calling in that's Marty. Marty has this whole insurance thing happening.
Well, he was calling somebody trying to report a crime of insurance fraud.
Stella. He's setting Stella up.
Oh, he probably. Oh my God!
Yes.
You're right. I didn't think about that because she pulled a couple of strings for Marty.
For Marty, and then she said, "Don't tell anybody." And then Martin skipped on over across the hospital. It's like, "Hey, Drew, Stella really came through for me. She's a beautiful angel of a woman."
Yes, and oh, Marty, come on! You should have known better. That is a way to stick it to Curtis and Portia at the same time.
Yeah.
That daddy needs to come home and kick some ass.
We got totally. We got some interesting. Yes. We got some interesting theories on who might be Brit's boss over in the Three Poppies. I know we're jumping topics, but I like these theories because it gives me an opportunity that I haven't had in a long time. All right.
What's that?
They were saying, Sandra says, I hope it's not Peter August. And then Bob Berry follows up with, I think it's Peter. Now, if it is Peter, I'm going to be a happy person. And it also fits because he's a child of Faison.
Yeah, he is.
So Brit's a child of Faison. He's a child of Faison. And there was also rumors churning out there that Nathan is going to be a part of this story as well. And he's also an offspring of Faison.
So Faison... Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be crazy? I could see, I know that a lot of fans are not on the Peter August return at all. They aren't. But
it'd be perfect. And Melissa agrees. It would be absolutely perfect. He's begging for family. He always had been. That's why he wanted to bond so much with Anna.
Yes, begging for family and trying to resurrect all his siblings.
Yes, Mom, we cracked the case. We figured it out.
It's mad scientist gold.
God, people are going to hate it. I love it.
People are going to hate it. People are going to hate it, and they're going to hate it so much until they like it, and then they're not going to be able to stand that they like it.
Just like the Drew and Willow thing. Oh my gosh! It could always be Victor, Cassandra.
They said they said that GH was gonna go wackadoodle.
Who's more wackadoodle than Peter August?
I'm on board for it. Oh yeah, the new craziest.
Udak says that she'll take.
Son's dead.
Udak says that she'll take Peter back if they also get Nathan back. If we also get Nathan back, so boom. Boom.
Oh, I like it.
Then Wheezy can meet her kinfolks, says Shanka.
Exactly. He's gonna insist on getting to see his Wheezy face off.
Oh yes, just Peter standing there. This is my child, Maxie. She's mine after all. Oh gosh, I want it. If Brit's alive, many others can be too, says Sandra. I mean, in a perfect world, the boss is Dr. David Hayward.
And can you imagine how Anna's face would be when Peter would be gunning for her big time.
Peter? It's Peter and Alex.
I love it. I love it.
Hello, Tyrone. And then Bob, not Bob Berry, but Bob.
I know
Bob?
we got two Bobs, huh?
Yeah, we got two Bobs. And Bob
Yeah.
thinks that it's Jerry Jacks. And I'm always on board for a Sebastian Roche return.
I don't know what series he's on, but he was on something last season where it was a big deal for him. I don't remember what it was, but I just saw him. I was like, oh yeah, that's Jerry Jacks. But it was a big deal kind of show, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not watching TV like that anymore.
Yeah.
Sandra just says, well, what about the great Roger Howarth? Well, absolutely. Let's dig all up a little bit of Austin, perhaps, you know? The reason why we never solved the mystery of who shot Austin. I guess it was Cyrus after all.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, was because someone scooped up the body and resurrected him with Dr. David Hayward's resurrection juice from All My Children. Could Peter have had a twin? Asks Jenna. Of course Peter could have had a twin. Why wouldn't Peter have had a twin?
Sure. I mean, he's the offspring of twins. Why couldn't he be a twin as well?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. David Hayward would be so good, says Rochelle, and you're absolutely right. That's why I continue to pitch it. One of these days, Frank Valentini is going to tune into the podcast, hear that, and go, you know what, that guy's right.
We even talked to Vincent ourselves and told him that.
Yeah, of course he's on board. You can check that out. That All My Children chat is up on the podcast. You're gonna have to dig down. It was a while ago now. It's a while ago now. Autumn with another donation. Thank you, Autumn. I really hope GH is not going to put Chase and Willow back together. That'd be a mistake on Chase's part. When Chase and Michael was having that conversation, I was thinking, Chase, mind your business.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not for that at all. However, I wouldn't be surprised if that is what they decide for Willow to do, because she just always has to be rescued.
So I have it in here, my note, you know, as we were doing our pre-show chat, as we do. I call it Willow's fake redemption, is what I wrote down as the category for this story chat. I don't believe Willow. I think Michael made it very, very clear what it is that she needed to do to see the children again. And you need to take accountability and look inward. And now she's taking that and being like, you know what, Elizabeth, I need to take accountability and look inward for what I'm doing. I've got a lot of work to do before this hearing. She's parroting exactly what Michael was telling her. She's not actually working on herself. All right, so she's going to have it in her twisted little... She's going to have it twisted in her crazy little mind that she's going to work on herself, and then I'm going to get myself a good man like Chase again. Yeah. The judge will have to award me my children back, because I'm not with Smarmy Drew anymore. I'm with a cop with a clean record. And I've worked on myself. I looked inward and took accountability. And then when Michael's like, you can't because you tortured Daisy, then she's gonna flip out again and be like, no, I did everything you... No, there is no Willow and Chase in the future.
I hope not.
No. I mean, that's how I see it. That's what I want to see unfold.
Do you think she'll make up with her mother?
I think so, but I think that Rena Sofer needs to settle into her new home. Everybody's moving away from Los Angeles, probably because, there's fewer places for stars to live now because of the fires. Anyway, so she's leaving, just like Kirsten Storm's left, just like Jonathan Jackson's not around. So she went off somewhere. I don't know where. I don't think it's Tennessee, but somewhere.
That seems to be the choice for a lot of folks.
But she's campered off with her family. She's leaving LA after X amount of years, and goodbye to all of this stuff. And that actually churned up a lot of confusion as to what the future of Lois is, because she's not on right now.
Right now she's not. We saw on the Home and Hearth last.
Right. And if she's leaving Los Angeles, does that mean that she's becoming less available for the show going forward? And so far the answer is no. There is no plan to like permanently write off Lois or have her move back to Bensonhurst or anything at the moment, even though that's where she is. They could. I don't know. Don't come here for the news.
She's just not gonna be probably in the story all that much anymore.
No.
I would think, as an audience, I think most of us want to see some kind of resolution between Brooklyn and Lois. We don't want to see them stay estranged.
Yeah, they can't just, just leave that dangling off camera without any sort of either permanent, I never want to see you again, and then a door slam, or some sort of, mutual understanding that it was all Gloria's fault. According to this Southern lady, this sweet Southern charming lady from that other show coming over here to Home and Heart to listen to your problems. Oh gosh, what a pickle you found yourself in. Just caught right between a rock and a hard place, let me tell you what.
Was it Flora?
It was Flora. But let me put some things into perspective for you. It was all Gloria's fault. You were just listening to your mama, and she was listening to her mama, which is you. And if you follow that chain of blame, it goes right up to Gloria. You need to call her up and tell her it's all her fault. Flora Gardens on Flora's Garden.
In Flora's Garden.
Right here in Home and Heart. Gonna sell you some makeup. Some mob-free makeup.
Mob-free makeup.
Oh my gosh. Luna to us, Kat, says Jeannie. Absolutely. I used to be a Luna. I was Loony Luna over on that other show.
Hey, Luna is who gave she gave Todd his scar.
Oh, that
she
B word.
She got him with a knife.
I am so confused, says Michelle. Oh yeah, did she? Just right there, that thing that he had to put on in the makeup chair every day.
It looked like kind of like a half moon.
Oh yeah, just right here in the cheek. Just...
Yeah, I bet they got so good at that when they sit Howard in the in the chair, Roger, when they put him in the chair, they could just put that scar on.
Loop, lickety split.
That's so good at it.
And he never sat there and was like, maybe Todd should get plastic surgery.
I know. No, it was like no. And then Todd's not going to show up again. Todd Manning is not going to show up again. But if he did, they'd have to put the scar on.
They would.
They have
and that's how you know he's playing Todd. Yeah. One day Roger Howarth is going to show up. He's going to be on the show for a year playing some character. And then at some point, we're going to follow him into his apartment. We're going to get a Melrose Place moment. But instead of the wig coming off to show the lobotomy scar or whatever the hell it was with Bree Vandekamp from Desperate Housewives on that show, he's going to take off that one strip of makeup, revealing the scar on his cheek.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Well, I don't think Erica Slezak's going to have him in tow when she shows up. And she's going to show up, you guys, in about 2 weeks, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting there. It's heating up because of the Monica letter.
And the reason why I say that is because when we spoke with Amanda Sutton last week, she indicated she had been on the soundstage.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They had already been shooting her stuff.
They've been shooting stuff with her. She was kind of like didn't want to divulge very much because she didn't really realize. I don't think Amanda goes on social media all that much. I don't think she realized how much the fans already know that indeed,
yeah.
and it's been told.
So she really was.
Erica's coming on.
She was teetering on. Okay, so you know that she's on, which she recognizes. Oh, a big deal, Erica Slezak coming to General Hospital play thing, and she's like, okay, so you guys know that. But then obviously whatever this story is supposed to be just a fun ride, strap on in, folks, we're not going to tell you nothing. And so she was just trying to, like, without ever saying or asking any questions, trying to gauge how much we could know.
Right.
And so I said it straight to protect her. All right. Because I care. Amanda Sutton, if you're watching, I want you to know I did this to protect you and your career. And the wrath of Frank Valentini. I wanted to keep that away from you. So I shouted, we know that she's coming, but we don't know who she is.
Exactly.
And so, and then she figured it out. Great, you know that this actress is on the show, but you don't know jack squat past that. And that's the truth. We don't know jack squat past that. It seems to be, it's 100% connected to Monica, though. That would go without saying when it just comes to when it came up, how it came up, because she's certainly connected to the Monica story. So anybody out there thinking that she's a cousin, a sister, does something or something or something, you're probably right.
You are probably correct. Yes. Yes. But anyway, my point in bringing that up is since we do know they're anywhere between 3 and 5 weeks ahead in filming, which is closer to 3 probably now.
Because of the long break.
For a month.
Right. Now, they were also on break for a month, which means that a month ago, she was filming this stuff with Erica Slezak. So any minute now, any moment now, Martin is going to figure out who that letter's from and invite her to Port Charles. Yuri's going to let go some sort of information because he knows Monica so well. We spend midnights chatting until 3 a.m. The reason why she has no more energy is because of me. So he knows all sorts of stuff about Monica.
He does.
And so Marty will figure it out. And here's my question, Ma. Here's my question, because Martin is our plus, all right? All right. So we got the main thing, which is Anna, says go get Brit, right? Plus, all right? There's always a plus in the banner. All right? And I called it Marty Grey's love triangle? Question mark. Because I think he and Tracy obviously have that sort of enemies to lovers chemistry, right?
They do.
And now he's also like that sweet angel that I still sort of sound southern with when I'm talking to her. Stella. Do you think Marty Grey might have a heart pulled in 2 directions at some point?
No, not really. no, not really. He was also kind of he was back chummy with Lucy this week too.
He's just playing he's just trying to get money. He's just playing all the angles to get money back.
Yeah. I don't know. Marty's just run out of funds, I guess.
Yeah, well, he had to spend it all, or his wives. He was confronted by his wives, and they stripped him full of his money and or something or other.
Yeah.
And was in jail.
Yeah.
For a month. That's why I wasn't around.
Crazy had something to do with that.
I don't know. There's so many details.
She's sick to all of them on. I think she had some kind of interaction with the ex-wives, even though she probably didn't speak to them herself.
Yeah.
But she probably, fed them some information.
Martin was married to Blair. He sure was. And I also want him to be married to Crystal Carey. Come on, Bobby. Come on.
We sure do. Actually, and we actually told Alexis that last week.
Yeah, it would be. I shared this. I shared this on Twitter as well, but I think that it would be really fun if Marty Grey's ex-wives were one from every prominent ABC soap. Like one's from Ryan's Hope, one's from One Life to Live, one's from All My Children. You know. That'd be a lot of fun. And I don't know if it was 3 or 5 ex-wives, but if it was 3, then I covered it. If it's 5, come up with 2 others. I don't know.
I don't remember. It was either 3 or 4.
Okay. All right. Then come up with the 4th then.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it would be fun. It'd be fun because I don't know. I want that trio. What can I say?
I didn't think about Aunt Stella being in hot water when it comes to something to do with party, but I think you're right.
Oh yeah, Drew's setting her up, and
oh
not only is Drew going to be like, or not only is Curtis going to be like, that son of a gun, we had a truce, but Martin's also going to be like, what the F? I can't trust you further than I can throw you.
No, exactly. And he has a high regard for Stella. He likes her quite a bit.
For sure. Sure. Yep. So Drew continuing to collect enemies while Ezra Boyle is nowhere to be found because he's under the thumb of Sidwell. This is getting hard to follow and also real juicy.
Well, Laura said when she started her scene with Dante and Lulu that she was late because she was coming back from putting Ezra in his place.
So maybe he's on the shelf for a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Hello, Mysterio. Are you related to Rey?
I remember Rey Mysterio
Yeah,
very
he used
well.
to zip zap and fly all across that ring. His son now
Yeah,
is one of the
he's a
most
high
hated
flyer.
wrestlers in wrestling right now. Like, his son is doing great work.
Really?
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No one want Erica Slezak coming in as Monica. I don't think she is. Or even if it was
I,
reversed, if Leslie Charleston was going to One Life to Live as Vicky. You're absolutely right to reverse it because people wouldn't be happy with that either. But no, she's not going to be Monica. She's not going to be Monica, but she'll be connected to Monica.
yes, I think that we're gonna have the character of Monica is gonna pass away soon.
Edge of Night, Loving, and the City are eligible for Marty's ex-wives, declares
Oh,
Chandra. And since it's from Chandra, I have no grounds to argue.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Shauna
Did we
backs it
mention
up with
Erica
Loving.
Kane again this week?
Who?
They mentioned Erica Kane again
They
this
they
week.
did they did. Erica Kane's Enchantment is the number
Yeah,
one competition
their number
for
one rival, huh, in
yeah
competition
yeah
for the
yeah the
market.
number one for deception. So it's interesting because enchantment that
Hmm.
leans to illusions, fantasy, feelings that aren't actually your own. You're enchanted. Oh, all right. And then you have deception, which is basically like, I don't really look like this. So basically, both of them just promote lies.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sit on
We
that for a
want
little
our
while, folks.
folks, our fine lines and wrinkles to dissipate, okay?
It's fun because it's that other throwback to how soaps used to be. So people are watching Beyond the Gates, and it's become a fun side project to watch for the Procter and Gamble product placement, the prominent Tide, Anita being like, "Oh, this new scent of Febreze, it's so refreshing in my home." The obvious and tongue-in-cheek leaning on it. This is obvious product placement because this is a soap. Gosh darn it, we're going back to our roots. This is Procter and Gamble. It's
I'm just
you
glad
know,
they don't make Preparation H. I don't know.
wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that just Johnson and Johnson's Preparation H? Like just Doug
Gravy.
comes back from playing cards all night. It's like it's been real stressful. I lost all the money again, Vanessa. I don't know what to do, but my butt itches real bad. Goodness gracious, that'd be awful. Anyway, back to my point. My point is these are commercials for you can go to homeandheart.com,
Uh-huh.
here in real life,
Uh-huh.
right, and be able to buy this stuff. So
Mm.
it's product placement for that as well. They're little ads. You can buy this stuff whenever Deception comes out with a new product. You can get
Yeah,
it. The Deceptor wand was one of those infrared thingies.
I remember.
Oh yes, oh yes. That would ease your fine lines and wrinkles with infrared radiation.
I
But
had
it is the
people.
opposite, Ma. It is the opposite of ultraviolet. It's about as not ultraviolet as you can get as infrared. So maybe there is medicinal benefits.
Maybe.
I don't know. You tell me, folks. Did you get one of those enchanter things? Deceptor wands? Did you buy one?
Oh my
Bob?
God.
Bob, did you get one of those?
But they don't do a big emphasis on letting us know you can actually go buy those products, though.
No. I
They don't do
guess
all that,
they,
which I'm
they
glad they don't.
they
It
should
would
throw up
piss
a
me off,
banner.
sort of.
I mean, they could say, now y'all go visit homeandheart.com or call the
Yeah,
number on your screen right now. Like they can make it an actual QVC thing.
they could, or they could put like some kind of scan thing in the corner.
How do we get you cast in the Home and Heart thing, Ma? You watched enough QVC to be able to do that real well.
Oh heck yeah, I could. I could be from Beachy's Corners real quick.
You should start doing QVC style uploads onto this channel with your Poshmark items. You just stand there and be like, you know what, this beautiful piece of work right here. All right, I only have one of them, so act fast. But it's a medium. I've taken some measurements, so go ahead and compare them to ones that you have at home. Mm-hmm.
You know what? What's interesting? This happened yesterday for my store. So I have all kinds of, I have hard goods in there too.
Yeah.
So I found this, and it was brand new. I found this little book safe.
Okay.
Right? It's got a combination of, and you know, I Do I feel comfortable with this 100%? No, but the book is a holy Bible.
Okay. Nobody's going to
Okay.
look in there for your treasures.
Uh, that's kind of what I thought when I found it.
Yeah.
So, so it's got a little compartment on the inside, right? And it's
Mm-hmm.
got a combination. Someone asked me yesterday on that item, do you think this one could hold a small pistol?
And basically what you answer is, I don't know, but here are the internal measurements.
Well, the internal measurements were already on my listing.
Uh-huh.
So my answer was, please refer to my listing for the internal measurements. And that's all I said.
Boom.
But it's just interesting. Interesting.
I think that's the link. Are you sure you want to leave? Oh, no. I don't want to leave YouTube, gosh darn it. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted because Chandra was like, oh, I don't have the link with me. And so I tried to save the day. And I don't know if I did, but I
It's
tried.
okay.
I tried.
All right. So what were we talking about?
Oh, you know, the fact that somebody wants to smuggle a pistol into General Hospital and a Holy Bible to try to shoot Drew with it. You know, that'd be a Cyrus move, honestly. He's like, I'm here to pray for your soul, Drew, by sending you to hell. You know?
That's kind of what he was. That's kind of where he went.
For a minute. For a minute. But no, he was sacrificed on the altar of Jocelyn Jacks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Woo-hoo.
Jocelyn about to get into the thick of it here, folks, all right? Sauntering into the Poppies, Vaughn making a big old display. Where'd we check in? We're newlyweds. We're going to really establish this thing. And then Jason's about 5 minutes behind them, and it's going to be like, what the hell are these two doing here? Because Anna is setting all of this in motion, committing quiet treason.
Yes.
Listen, Jack,
Yes.
I didn't tell him that they were there. I just said go find Brit. You still you still all, what is it, interfered with an investigation. It's treason. You're going to go to Steinmauer.
So dumb.
Oh, good. The link worked.
And then at the same time, he's shooting, Brennan's shooting Anna all these dirty looks because he's hoping that she will keep her mouth shut, and she pretty much did
Yeah.
when it comes to Carly.
Yeah. Pretty much did. Pretty much. Totally? Maybe.
But you know what I love about all of it? Anna Devane has a brain.
Anna Devane has regrown her brain. So I guess the nickname Scarecrow, which I absolutely loved hearing again. It felt right. It felt good. I had an endorphin rush when I heard Kathleen Gaddy go, "Oh, das Scarecrow," because it's a fun little tease. And you know, for the longest time, if she only had a brain. And now she has it again. She went and visited the wizard, and he gave her a diploma, Mom.
I think so. I think that's what happened.
He's the wizard.
I think that's what
My
happened.
throat's a little scratchy today, folks. I can't sing. I can't sing as I usually do.
Are you scratchy today?
If I try to go into the upper, I can't really do a Willow right now. You know, which is unfortunate because she needs it. I'm trying to be Snow White, but without eating the poisoned apple. There's no going back for me.
Yeah, who knows what that crazy girl, gonna do?
I did go after Daisy, and I'd do it again.
She can always make up with her mama. Her mom can give her all kinds of new bad advice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, shoot. Nina always trying to do the right thing and always falling on her butt.
Yeah, she is.
But you know what? Cynthia Watros likes to boogie.
Yeah, she does. We had fun last week dancing with her.
I think she had more fun than Mara West. Mara West had a good time, but I think Cynthia Watros had more fun on the dance floor, and Mara West really found her groove when it came to the more one-on-one encounters.
I think so too.
It was a lot. It was fun, though. It was fun meeting those two.
Fun.
Infectious energy. We walked up, all right, folks. I don't know why this happened. It just happened, all right? I don't know why. Nobody inspired it, all right? Okay, but the people in front of us cleared out of the way. They got their pictures, their autographs. They had their little mini conversation, and then it was our turn. And we faced Mara, and we faced Cynthia. And all four of us, for no reason, started to scream in excitement and rush toward each other and hug. Why?
We did.
I don't know.
We did.
just the energy took us, all four of us at the same time. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but it
was-
happened. And it was a bonding moment. And it was fun. And I hope they remember it forever. Mara, I know you're watching. Cynthia, you've been a fan for a long time. Hi. We missed the Bradford and Chris. So Chris McKenna on his panel, I don't know if he did one with Bradford.
Yes, he
and
did.
if he did, that's weird. The two who were available. Laura Wright's not here, so we put in Spinelli.
Yeah.
I guess they did a little duet, like an Endless Love duet or something.
They did.
Yeah, and the clips are up online. I think Chris McKenna has it on all of his socials. So, later on, between these podcasts, you can look up Chris McKenna on Instagram or Twitter, and you'll be able to find the duet of Chris McKenna and Spinelli.
I'm sure it was.
Bradford
I'm sure
Anderson.
It was quite fun.
It is a lot of fun. I mean, it's not. They're just. It's it's a cappella. There's no microphone.
Sure.
No good like audio, like singing quality audio setup or anything like that. But it's fun. And Chris McKenna apparently really likes to sing.
He probably can sing.
I think I overheard him having a conversation with another set of fans saying that he does have a background in a little bit of boogieing and singing, theatrically.
Right.
And he, something about the, because everybody has this weird love-hate relationship with the nurses' ball, right? They see it as an opportunity to do something fun and different, but also at the same time, they watch the end product and they're like, gosh darn it, show. Dang, why you make me do this? So I think he was showing interest in being in the nurses' ball at some point.
I think
now
that's
that he's
right.
I
Chris
just,
McKenna, you guys, he's very nice. He's
very tall.
Very nice. And he's super handsome
And quite tall.
and tall.
I'm just going to continue to repeat it. He's a very tall man.
And I had a lot of regard for him that he stuck around for everything so late.
Oh,
for
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, he was there for the entire
Around for
ride.
everything.
So I don't know. Is there a Mrs. McKenna at home? Because if not, he's just got time.
There is, he has a small baby.
Oh, really? Well, then he's just trying. So here's the thing. They were also, shucking their headshots for $10, which is understandable. That's how these things work. There's no harm, no shame. But, the longer you stay, the more pictures you're going to sell.
Yeah.
And also, hey, you do this once a year.
Yeah, and he just looked like he was having such a good time.
Yeah, it has to be fun. It has to be. When you're an actor, these sorts of events have to be extremely rewarding. You're not
You
doing
think
this because,
so?
yes, you do this for the love of acting and you want to play a character and you want to, want the life living on the soundstage in front of the cameras doing a show. Of course, you want that sort of validation of being an actor. But on the flip side, you are doing this for an audience. You've always done this for an audience. You're not there in a vacuum. There's no point in doing this if nobody's watching. It is something to feed off of. And actors, for the most part, don't just be like, I'm going to act now. Let me audition for General Hospital. And I've never done anything else ever prior. Like, that's very, very exceedingly rare. So these people have done theater, which is instant feedback. They've done all sorts of things. It's surprising, actually, now that I'm trying to expand my Instagram presence. Follow us on Instagram, folks, 10th Floor GH. I'm starting to put up more pictures and stories and, figure out how to have a little bit more fun with that. It's, it's a good time. Anyway, but in that, I'm following a lot more actors and on the shows and seeing what they're up to and what they're promoting and whatnot. And you wouldn't believe it. People are doing theater all the time. Freaking Yuri's doing stuff, promoting things. Old Cameron's got himself a Amazon-style TV show coming out now about his band.
Oh.
Yeah, little William Lipton. I mean, he's not so little anymore.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
It's called
Yes.
the Rundowns or Runarounds or something. The Runarounds is the name of his band and also the name of the new show. It's a season of show. It's not a movie. It's a show.
And I'm so happy for William.
Yeah. It's great to see people have not only success outside the soap, especially if you liked them on the soap, and I did, but also to see success in a realm that is passionate for the performer. William Lipton was not quiet about music, and even in the podcasts that he had done, not with us, but I remember listening, you and I were driving somewhere to LA, I guess, for something. I don't remember why we were driving, but you and I were in the car for something. And we were listening to Stone Cold and Jackal, and William Lipton was on it, and it was you know, yes, we're talking about GH, but mostly it was about his music background, his band, the writing of his songs, and the ones that you can find on YouTube. Like the passion for music
Yes.
was very obvious in the person that is William Lipton. So to see him have success outside of General Hospital in a dual field that he enjoys, acting and music,
Yep.
that's real cool.
He's like a little Jonathan Jackson right now.
Kinda.
Kinda?
Absolutely. You know, that'd be great. Hello, Cassie. Cassie's with us this morning.
Hi, Cassie.
Hello, Cassie. Hello, Cheryl. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, Cheryl. If I did, hi. If I didn't, hello. And if I did, hello again. Nathan, excuse me. Melissa thinks that Chad Duell will come back as Nathan. This isn't Days of Our Lives, Melissa.
I don't think so.
I think Chad Duell's happy off doing whatever it is that he's doing. Is there a marble of, dang it, somewhere inside of him? I bet.
Maybe.
I bet. But also at the same time, I'm not sure that they could have necessarily, I mean, they could have, but I don't think it would have been as good, we'll say, without the actor swap. And it's not because of talent or charisma or passion or anything like that. It's just because with the refresh comes a refresh.
When someone comes back from the dead, we typically want to see the actor that we saw die,
Right.
right?
Right.
So, if Nathan comes back, I want it. If not Nathan
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about Nathan.
comes back,
It's
Jay,
gotta,
he has too many names. Okay,
he's got to be Ryan Pavey.
exactly.
Yeah, I get your point, and you're right, and I need him here. Well, I mean, it's unfortunate because my Ryan Pavey impression is physical; it's not in the voice, and I really can't do it on the podcast because you can't see my pockets.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
this man would shove his hands in his pockets in every scene.
Yeah,
time.
he did. He was a pocket shover.
He would stand there having an
Yes,
emotional
I-
moment with Maxie, and those hands would slide right in the pockets.
Just like the old Ted used to wiggle his shoulders
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, this is a little performance
On
tick.
Beyond the gates.
Little performance. I missed that, Ted. I gotta be honest. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he was mean. I don't know if he made a pass at somebody's daughter. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I'm not trying to start
But you
rumors.
know what,
Don't
though?
run with that as the truth, folks.
Now, if it turns out that some crazy person has been kind of cultivating Dr. O's kids, she is going to be so mad, and she'll forget about Lulu and Dante.
In a heartbeat.
And a heart, she'll be mad at whoever.
Just shoves Rocco to the ground. I don't need you anymore. My kids are back.
I got my Brita.
My Brita has returned, and Nathan. Nathan's hers too, right?
Yes, Nathan is.
Yes. Oh, that Peter though. Oh, stay away from me, Faison Spun. Oh,
She gave Nathan to her wackadoodle sister.
like because they just what a wackadoodle family. All right, folks. That's why. All right. So there was some internet controversy, Ma. All right, after I think it was Friday's episode. The Obrecht and Falconeri confrontation. I'm just calling Lulu Falconeri for the sake of this. I know she's Spencer at the moment, but
Right.
for the sake of this, she's a Falconeri. So the Obrecht Falconeri confrontation that
Yes.
Laura hoped would have gone a little bit better.
And yeah, Laura was like, "Oh shit!"
Hey, Melinda. I heard your voice.
That's what I thought Laura thought about.
Oh,
About
geez.
halfway through. Oh, boy.
Oh, I'll be putting my Lucy lips on. Oh. So there was internet controversy because of what Obrecht said. All right, about Brit's role in Rocco's life. The fact that her blood flows through his veins. There would be no Rocco without her. These aren't viable 98% of the time. Britta was the only person that could have ever had your baby, and you're damn lucky she stole him, is basically the sentiment.
Basically, what she said.
And she's
Yes.
just as motherly to Benjamin Rocco as anybody could be, because
That's what she said.
She carried him. She birthed him.
She said to Lulu exactly that. That Brit is just as much of Rocco's mother as you are.
Right. And that spread internet controversy like wildfire on Twitter because people are never happy there. They commented, Mother. They said, "How could the show say these things? It is so irresponsible to make these statements. It's poo-pooing on the actual role of a surrogate. It's poo-pooing on the real world of people who struggle to have babies. To say that this person and that person are equally the moms, and it's just so insensitive. And how could the show ever do this? I'm so angry and enraged." Completely forgetting the fact that it's Obrecht who said it, who's more often than not out of her gourd.
If anybody remembers Dr. O, oh my goodness. She, like in the beginning, her character has evolved.
She has evolved, but she's not beyond.
Crazy Natasha.
But she's not beyond wild delusion.
Wildly delusioned.
I shared on
Stockholm syndrome from what's his bucket.
Faison. And that's still regret that she carries to this day. I tell my younger self to not fall in love with a megalomaniacal terrorist. But yes. I shared my reaction to this controversy on our social media page here on Twitter. I also proliferated it out there as well on Instagram and Blue Sky. So follow us everywhere. Eventually I'll do Facebook. Eventually. I don't know. I've fallen out of love with Facebook. What can I say? But I said very plainly, Liesl is wrong. All right?
Yes.
Okay? Characters, they can be wrong.
Yes.
Liesl is missing a daughter that she thinks is dead, and I think this is a very, very key thing, because they called it out on the show, too. Rocco is Liesl's connection to dead Brit. Exactly. And that's making Liesl a little kooky in her thought processing about who Rocco is. If Brit was still around, she might not be thinking along the same lines.
Exactly. And and Dr. O has lost
all of her kids.
The only people that she has left are Nina and Willow currently ain't worth having.
And those are her sister's kids and grandkids and stuff, That's niece and great niece. It's not her children, which matters. It matters to her. It always has. Brit is also wrong because there's been some flashes of Brit looking at pictures of Ben when she was a baby, kind of setting in how Brit will feel when she returns to Port Charles.
Right.
She's going to be more of I love Ben. I don't know why you guys have such a problem. I have owned my issues and I'm a good person now.
And that, of course, that's going to feel kind of weird to us because Rocco was clearly a little boy for some time after Rocco went with his dad and with Sam and all that time, he's been right there in town all this time. Now, when he was a little boy and a toddler and away from Brit, she didn't seem to be too concerned. Yeah, so they're just writing her different now. Now she's going to be, with all this accent, she's going to realize, and she never had a child beyond that. Now she realized the value of Rocco.
Oh, yes, totally. It's interesting the things that you find yourself missing when you fake your death. Or the times that I was away and, working with Faison, I never really stopped thinking about what Rocco was doing and how well he was doing and if he was happy. Totally makes total sense. And also at the same time, this is soapland, this is TV show, all that sort of, well, why didn't she ever care when he was a toddler? Because because it wasn't a part of the story then. Just exactly. Like Geo never existed until a few weeks ago because it just wasn't a part of the story then.
And the character of Brit, even though she's still nasty, we've seen an evolution of her as well, just like Dr. O.
Yeah, totally. And once again, Lulu in her darn coma misses the evolution of these former villainous vixens in Obrecht and Brit and also in Brooklyn and still harbors these older opinions. Valid. They did do these things, but Lulu has missed the 4 years of trying to make a difference rather than being a problem. So Brit, she carried Rocco. She has that bond. There's a bond there.
Right.
There has to be. I'm incapable of ever feeling that or truly understanding what it is. But if you have, you're physically connected. You're there from the moment this thing came into being. You feel it grow. It kicks you. What you eat, it eats.
The reason why Dante and Lulu back then, they was like, Obrecht has left out the whole, and so is Dante and Lulu, left out the whole, well, they were pretty much fixated on Maxie at the time. Because Maxie, they thought, was carrying their baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But wasn't.
But wasn't. But they thought they had a baby coming that whole time.
Mm-hmm. 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 So there wouldn't have been a Rocco if it wasn't for Maxie.
Brit's baby that was theirs. And of course, Georgie turned out to be indeed Spinelli and Maxie's child because she did lose the embryo that she was carrying for Dante
just like
and Lulu
Obrecht
early
said.
on.
So yeah. I mean, it's all interconnected in the great history of General Hospital. I love that it's kind of resurfacing, and it's fun for I didn't realize, but the actor Finn Carr who plays Rocco, he's been on the show for like 3 years now.
Already?
Like he was on the show. So Sam died in October of last year. So we're coming up on a year of no Sam. He was playing scenes when Sam and Dante were blending the family. Not when they were starting to go out and stuff, because I think he was still like 8 then. Mm-hmm. But there was a certain point of like really establishing that Dante and Sam have a rhythm. Their families have a rhythm. They're not getting married. They don't need to because this is working out.
Right.
Type of story that they were playing at the time. And that's when they aged him up, and it was Finn Carr. I remember commenting, oh man, this kid looks Italian AF. So good casting on that. He's definitely someone who could fit right in to Bensonhurst. So I remember, and I looked it up, blah, 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 blah. So it's cool to see a younger actor, to a degree, graduate into having a story.
Yeah.
And I guess in the meantime, he was doing Disney and this, that, and the other thing, and getting other credits under his belt stuff, and the experience required to be able to play this teenage angst. Who is my mama? You're all my mom. Why decide that I only have one? Why can't we all be moms together?
Well, I tell you, I know when Brit comes back to town, she's gonna have forked tongue for sure. She got forked tongue at that resort.
Oh yeah.
She's pissing people off left and right in that resort.
She's had enough.
Yeah.
She's had enough, and it's a good thing that people from Port Charles are about to swing right in, because they can get her right on out of there.
The handler she has there at the resort is getting like pissed off,
Mm-hmm. It's like, listen, all right. You can't go anywhere. All right, you can't do anything. What you're gonna do is work, because there hasn't been any new developments in our secret project.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you're making the boss mad.
So do you think that there's going to be some sort of fun little editing fun trick that they do when it comes to Emma and Gio trying to break into this lab and all of this stuff happening at the Three Poppies? Will there be dual lab scenes as something goes down at the Three Poppies at the same time that Gio and Emma break into the lab at PCU, and we see the connection between Dalton's work and Britta's work through
I hope so.
Fun storytelling like that.
I hope so. That would be great.
That would be a lot of fun.
You know what? I think that Emma and Gio, I don't think they realize how deep in
No, they think it's still animal testing.
Yeah, I don't think they even realize at all what they're approaching. They better put on some like hipster galoshes about to step in something big.
It's gonna be great.
Really. And I think they're going to do, they, on Friday, they showed, Vaughn and Joss coming into the resort, being the happy newlywed couple, right? The honeymooners.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to see Brit in that scenery right there.
No.
To be shielded, she's going to be walk away or whatever. And Joss might cock her head and look at her, but I don't think that there's going to be a connection.
No, it's going to have to build up. It's going to have to build up.
Yeah, I think there's going to be one of those just barely missing each other. They're going to do that enough for us to get irritated.
All three of them. Jason's barely going to miss Jocelyn, who's barely going to miss Britt, who barely misses Jason.
Exactly. I think that's going to happen for at least a couple of times.
Probably. Yeah, I doubt it's going to be incident. Honestly, I'm surprised that Anna figured out the whole Jocelyn thing. Because now that Anna's figured it out, man, that's the first domino before Carly gets it all figured out, right? So I'm a little surprised, Because Jason's going to figure... I mean, I would imagine that Jason's going to figure it out when he goes to the Three Poppies.
Oh, I think
I can't imagine them not having him figure it out unless it's some sort of close call that really intenses the plot.
And I don't think that I don't think that Joss's WSB is going to be covered up all that much longer.
No.
Maybe 2 or 3 weeks at the most.
Anna keeps on saying something interesting, and I wonder if this is going to feed into the story. A little foreshadowing, perhaps, because she keeps calling Brennan out on the quick training that she gave Jocelyn before throwing her out into the field on this dangerous mission. So
Right.
I'm wondering if that is gonna
Oh,
play
Uncle
into it
Jason's
somehow.
got to have his big old chrome gun with him. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And did you see in the preview that Well, you probably didn't see the preview. Jason told Anna in the preview for next week, you have saying, she's not giving him all the information. You have to share with me everything.
I could see it behind
So
your
I don't know that
eyes.
she will. And they're still in the foyer. That's where
She
they were.
can't. She can't tell
Anna
him.
sure came into the foyer of Quartermain's house real like purposeful, huh?
Jason, you have to go. I think you should find Britta because you're going to also find Jocelyn, but I can't tell you that part.
Let's go now.
You must go now. Hop into Quartermain plane now. Do not hesitate. Don't hesitate, Jason. Calm down, Anna.
Jason did go
Why are
upstairs.
you waiting?
Gratefully so. He did go upstairs and talk to Monica. Monica needs to put Drew in his place about taking Scout away.
So, yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know what's going to go on. If they're going to go up there to talk to her and she's going to... Because I don't know how often we can be told that Monica's sick,
Right.
Like, that's all we do.
I know.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're going to do that or play that. Hello, Tracy's Fractured History and more. Welcome to the show. I don't know how they're going to do that or how they're going to play that out because we keep on talking about what Monica said to me when I was upstairs a minute ago. But when it comes to like a big thing like, Drew, you must leave Scout with me. This is my final declaration as Monica Quartermain. I don't know how they will do that, pull that off, or even if that's going to be a story beat, or if they're just going to go up there and be like, oh no, we can't get Monica's opinion because she passed.
Maybe. It's got to be coming soon. It's got to be.
I don't know, because it's it's you can't anymore. You just can't connect the Billy Miller era to the Cameron Matheson era. So any sort of relationship that Monica had with Drew while he thought he was Jason just doesn't apply.
I tell you, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I'll tell you why I think so. When I have to force myself to remember what a Drew and Elizabeth connection really is. Mm-hmm. Remember when she was lying to him and letting them believe that was all Billy
You're this
Miller
guy
story.
named Jake. You're not really
It was
Jason.
all Billy Miller stuff. So this past week, when they have a scene together, I had to keep on reminding myself why she should give even the slightest crap about it. And I thought, oh yeah, well, she actually really deceived him, kind of in this.
Oh yeah, she did some bad stuff. All
Back
right,
in the
never
day.
forget. All right, Elizabeth can be evil. She got a dark side to Miss Weber. All right, Miss Baldwin Weber.
She can be just as selfish as the rest of them.
Sure can. There was actually talk. It's fun because it didn't manifest. But there was talk that I heard, at least. Don't come here for the news. I don't know crap. All right. But there was talk that when Steve Burton as Jason was going to return, they were going to have Elizabeth find out and lock him in her attic because she's nuts.
Instead, they had Nicholas put Esme in one.
Instead Esme got the attic treatment. Britt is predominantly a pediatrician, says Melissa. So it would make me lean toward the likelihood that whatever she's doing in the secret lab has to do with babies or childbirth. That is her expertise. Well, maybe she's going to come up with a way to fix Chase's Winky Dinky.
Maybe.
So I guess his berries, we'll say. Not his Winky works fine. It's the berries that don't. So Maybe she can fix those.
No, I just like the idea of her having her brother and her sister in pods.
She regrew them from babies, is what she did. From skin scrapings. We got DNA. There was a sampling in the WSB computer.
You know, they're setting it up. They're setting it up, and I'm not mad. They're setting it up for something goofy.
I know, I'm right. I mean, they have the potential. They have the potential there to just be like, this is our secret lab of beakers and pods. Yes, with Nathan just laying there, unconscious, strapped at a weird 68-degree angle. Just shirtless because he's Ryan Pavey.
They not had. How many times has what's his bucket died?
I mean, name the character.
No.
Stefano over on Days?
No. One of the Cassadine kids.
I don't know. Stefan? Andre. No, there's no Andre.
No.
Miko. No, not Mikos.
No.
That other one, Stavros.
Stop. Yeah, Nicholas's dad.
Yeah, Stavros. I forgot about that, Cassie.
Yes.
I
Nicholas's dad.
totally forgot about
that
Stavros.
fool has been resurrected 3 times.
Oh my gosh. Well, as it turns out, I was never Victor Cassadine. I was Stavros the whole time. Huh?
Good. And it was because Helena always had some kind of experiments going on.
Well, what happened was someone found one of Helena's labs underneath the 3 Poppies and repurposed it for this. So I mean, I guess Peter. I mean, I love the idea that it could be Peter. I want it to be Peter, especially since we're talking Faison's other progenies, other kids. Is there something written in the novels of Peter August?
But doing that really is such a slippery slope because so many fans just couldn't.
Who gives a crap what Twitter thinks?
They were having GH parties when he stinking died.
Yeah, but I liked it, and so if I liked it, then other people must have liked it too. We can't take Twitter seriously.
I killed
you. Felicia's gonna be Felicia. I'm not as good with a tire iron as I used to be.
And Anne's gonna say, but I didn't call the ambulance.
It doesn't matter, Anna.
You know what happened?
I'm immortal. What's that?
It was so cold. The ice was so cold.
Oh yes, it was the winter.
It slowed down his
Mm-hmm. It
breathing.
seemed like I died, Anna.
And his heart rate was so faint.
Melissa's so clever. Peter, Nathan, and Brit are the 3 Poppies. Poppies have something to do with death and funerals, don't they? Or rebirth or something? What's the symbology of a poppy? There's pushing daisies, right? Isn't there a poppy? Poppy.
That's what freaking opioids came from.
Symbology. I don't know. Let's see here. Poppies, particularly red poppies, are widely recognized as symbols of death, remembrance, and sleep.
And
the 3 Poppies, the 3 dead characters. Melissa, you cracked the code further. You heard it here first, folks, on the 10th floor.
Did.
Come here for the gosh darn news.
And his California state flower, by the way.
Yeah, the California Poppies. Come here for the gall darn news. Melissa, you cracked the case. The 3 Poppies, 3 dead characters. Peter, Nathan, and Brit, all back on General Hospital. Damn.
I'm ready for it.
I have to isolate this and turn it into a short and share it all over the place. How many minutes into this thing are we? Almost an hour and 8, so we'll shave off a minute, an hour and 7. I'm going to look for it. I'm going to clip it. It's a short because we figured it out, folks. Man, people are going to riot.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
If you wouldn't have looked at that definition, we probably, I don't think none of us would have made that connection.
Thank you, Melissa. Actually, yeah, the chat really helped us because someone was like Peter, Melissa's the 3 Poppies. I looked up the symbolism. Fido Xavier, I need you to call your friends at General Hospital and then confirm for me. Wow, I really hope that's the case. I genuinely hope that's the case, because if so, we're going to throw another party here on the 10th floor.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Is it 5 Poppies? I thought it was 3. We're going to look it up right now.
Maybe it
3
is 5 Poppies.
Poppies.
Well, God,
General
a couple
Hospital.
of Poppies then.
It is the 5 Poppies. We need 2 more. We need 2 more Poppies, all right? Faison and Alex. Boom. Done. All right? Figured it out. Figured it out further. Boom.
Oh
Boom.
my
The other 5 is, you know, it's the kids. There's some kids. We got some kids out there. I don't know. There's 2 more.
I don't know.
All right, Sandra, we're
do
deepening
like-
it.
I
We're
do like
deepening
that
it further. We need 2 more. 2 more Faisons. 2 more. All
Well,
right.
Faison himself could be one of them.
Just wild-haired Faison. We don't need him back. He's too crazy.
No, we don't.
Who else is connected to the Faisons? 5. Yeah. Look at that. So 2 of the Poppies. They when you pass the sign, you see they haven't maintained the painting of 2 out of the 5 Poppies, and so it's 3. You know what? I don't care. We still figured it out, and it's Melissa, and because of Melissa. All right. We need 2 more Poppies though.
Well, we still need 2 more Poppies.
Madeline and Nell. Sure. They're sure. Victor and Morgan. All right, continue to list them, folks. Let's fill out these Poppies.
Morgan.
Wouldn't that-
Morgan.
Morgan?
Is not, That's not too far fetched, actually.
No, Morgan, huh? James and Wheezy. Oh, well, I mean, they're still around. But I mean, they are Faisons. So
They are.
there we go.
There we
They're
go.
just not there.
They
They're
all
not
5
there.
Poppies had to be dead.
Yeah. James is this collector of secrets, is what he is. All right. And then Wheezy is deceptively innocent.
She is.
You will never suspect Wheezy Faison.
Until she's about 5, and then she's going to start torturing her
People are going
teenage.
to be like, oh my God,
Or
this
she-
is Peter August's kid. Holy crap.
Exactly.
Oh no, what are we going to do? Oh man. I want to visit the 5 Poppies though. Even though it's kind of controlled by like this evil guy, it seems like a nice place.
Oh, yeah.
You want to visit the 5 Poppies with me?
mean,
What is it,
it's-
Costa Rica or something, right?
I don't think Brett realized in the very beginning that she was
no.
indeed being held.
No, yeah, I think
knows it now.
I think she slipped and tumbled into this.
She
know,
knows it now.
I don't know. I guess maybe Peter did reach out to her and say, "Hey, you know, I heard that you're trying to fight off this Huntington's disease. I can give you an out, Britta. Come to my island. Use my lab. Find a cure." Yeah. I'm telling you, my
They
voiceover
didn't
is
have
that
a great
man's future.
relationship when they were, both on the show, brother and sister. They didn't have a great relationship before.
No. There was definitely some clashing before Peter got bunked on the head.
Yep.
And prior to that, I think he went to jail for a minute.
Yep.
Oh, I need to be cast. What I need to do, Ma, is I need to get cast in some sort of animated something, right? That needs voiceover. But I need them to, like, really wanted to have cast, like, Wes Ramsey and Charles Shaughnessy, but they're just not available. And so they just hire me to do it.
Why not?
Because then I
Why
can be
not?
like, oh, I'm like Charles and stuff, and
Why
I
not?
don't know. It'd just be
I
fun.
don't know either.
Victoria, hi Victoria. I want you to reach out to some casting directors for me, Victoria. Now Victoria says, hi, I'm so excited to see Jason Morgan getting closer to finding Britt Westbourne at the 5 Poppies Hotel. They will be reunited this week, she says. Well, I wonder if
I think so too.
Croatia. Thank you very much, Shauna.
At least have him see her again. Maybe not speak to her.
I don't. So there's some pictures of Jason and Britt, of Steve Burton and Kelly Thiebaud, but I don't know if they're old or new. And if they're new, then yeah. I mean, I can't imagine Victoria's wrong. So I would think
It
that
would be.
next
It would
week.
if it's a full shot. If it's a full shot showing Steve's upper body, you'd be able to tell easily because of the tattoos, whether it's then or now.
You're right. Well, I mean, he's kind of wearing the suit thing, so I don't know if he's going over to the 5 Poppies in a suit to blend in.
Might.
Because she's in like this flowy look, dress thing that looks like you're
Yeah.
on vacation. Anyway, whatever. It's going to be a good time. I like Jason and Brit. I think they're fine. Before, it sounded like I was criticizing. So there was a commenter who put up on one of the videos because I'm like, well, because I was saying, like, if it's not Sam, if it's not Carly, then why
Right.
bother getting invested? I was saying that as a perspective that some fans have. But
Sure.
there was a commenter that took it as my opinion, which isn't the case. I think they're just pretty little people together. I think that ultimately Jason and Carly are going to ride off into the sunset together, so it's not one that's going to
I
last
think so too.
forever.
But that's not for a long time.
But in the meantime, it's fun to see, and they were good together, and it's fine. It's fine. It's not like she can't go there when it comes to adventure, and maybe he needs to calm his butt down. He's almost 60. You ever think about that, Jason? Maybe chilling out a little bit, being a good dad.
Yep.
Melissa, I don't know who Matt Berry is. So,
Who?
Melissa says that, Matt, if you could do a Matt Berry voice, then you'd be huge in the cosplay scene. I don't know who Matt Berry is, so I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'll have to find out.
Does he sound like this? Because if so, then I've smashed it already. Cody is going to be affected by Brit's return, too. He did mention her at some point the other day. I guess because Obrecht was at the pool or whatever.
They did flirt and treat each other poorly for a while.
Yeah, they lied about the necklace, trying to get his hands on some of them jewels.
Yes.
Yeah, that necklace started with a Cody Britt story, and then wound up ending in a Holly Roberts story.
Exactly.
Matt Berry is Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows. Unfortunately, that's another reference that I don't understand. I haven't seen
You're
What
gonna
We
have
Do
to
in the
look it
Shadows.
up later, Matt.
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
have to. I'm gonna have to. Gonna have to. Does he sound like Peter? Put the baby in the box, Maxie. If I ever need, because there's a phrase, there's a trigger phrase that people can rely on in order to activate their impression. And in my case, it's put the baby in the box, Maxie.
Absolutely.
It turns the Peter voice right on for me, and then I can carry on there. I tend to go, I'm Australian before anything else when it comes to, like Robert, I'm Australian.
Yes.
Good times. Good times. You will love his voice, says Melissa. All right, I'm going to listen.
Absolutely. You better.
I'm going to check it out, and I'm going to do a special Matt Berry upload. YouTube Shorts just for you, Melissa. Just for you. All right, let's see here. Suave Sonny and the DA. So Sonny is setting the DA up to not be able to prosecute him. And along the way, the fake love's going to turn real, folks.
I think so. I think, I'm kind of on board for this one. I like this. They are both smitten.
They think each other are a little too cute.
They are a little bit smitten. They are.
They don't want to think each other are so cute, but they do.
Do you know that we saw this kind of banter between Alexis and Sonny for months back in the day? Mm-hmm. For months. The same kind of antagonistic push.
That other DA.
Yeah.
DA Margot, right?
Actually, well, at the time, she was his fixer. She was Diane.
Oh, Diane. He started flirting with Diane.
No. No, that was Alexis's. That's what she was doing back then. She was Diane's role. She was Sonny's lawyer. She was around him a lot. But the dynamics of how they behaved around each other was a lot like 88 Turner and Sonny right now. Like
Sonny just can't help but be
kind of this attraction, but also all this angst and hate and all these passive aggressive things to one another, all that. But at the same time, by the time they actually made Christina, they had so much sexual tension. It was like, their clothes were going to just pop off.
They were just going to fall off due to the sheer force of the gravity of their desire.
Exactly. But it was for months, years that we saw that. Mm-hmm. And then they never had like a real relationship. Then they fell apart, and then she wound up being pregnant, and she didn't tell Sonny for a long time.
They popped the tension.
And they didn't. Sonny didn't find out that Christina was his child till she was like, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 8. somewhere around there. She was older.
Well,
Was not a baby.
I guess we'll get the fast forwarded version when it comes to 88 Turner. You know.
But that's just what I thought of because,
It's not uncommon for Sonny to turn that boyish charm on, to flash that smile and say a little joke. I mean, he does it with the secretary too.
oh, yeah.
I would love some of your key lime pie. Just bring me a little bit of that, whatever it was.
It was carrot cake.
A little carrot cake. Oh, how can I turn down your carrot cake? It's the best
And
carrot cake in
he
old
said it
town.
was sweet, but not as sweet as you. There's Caroline. That was Carol. no,
Sweet
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Wasn't Carolyn and you know what her character kind of reminds me of? We've only seen her for a few seconds, every once in a while. She reminds me of how Julie portrayed Crazy Connie in the beginning.
Oh, be careful of this Carolyn, folks. She's going to come after you with a knife.
All right,
just we're gonna get
the
ourselves a
the servitude and the nervousness, and I just want to please.
Bobbert's going to show up with his crazy multiple personalities. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Spencer loved Brit because Brit treated him like an equal. Well, Spencer drowned. She didn't really...
Yeah, Brit was as motherly as old Brit could be when it comes to a kiddo. And they were kind of like on the same, they knew both of them. Nicholas knew he was a little turd. And Brit knew she was no better. They were actually perfect for each other. When it comes to being like that, she could mother him crappy and he appreciated it, sort of. I don't know. Because he was such a little devil back then.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Yeah, he was. Towny.
Towny.
Shauna thinks that Jason is going to have to rescue Jocelyn and Brit is going to step in.
I'm there for every second of it.
I'm here for any sort of fun little 5 Poppy adventure.
Me too.
Let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about, or we're going to wrap it up since
It's
we
going to
started
be so
something
hard
late?
for Anna not to go her butt over there herself. She's going to want to go over there too.
Nope, she's going to get another hood thrown on her head and dragged over back to Brennan's office.
Probably, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up, Ma. We're getting on the elevator. It's not
Okay.
It's not down that hallway there. It's actually in front of me. I've been looking at it the whole time. It's not over there. But there is another set of elevators, so you can go back there and then hang a left, not the right, because obviously that's outside. Well, there's a room there. Anyway, so you can hang a left and then continue to go around the observation as we're watching a very intense open heart surgery performed for the students to take notes on. And this one actually
you know what
is
I
doodling.
spent 10 hours doing that surgery.
Yeah, and this really, and then this one here is doodling rather than paying attention. The one on the edge there. Actually, we're gonna have to report to her superior her lack of focus. Anyway, folks, get on onto the elevator, go back down to the first floor, and wish my mother another happy birthday. Go on into the parking garage. It's safe. It's fine. Things are just tense. Turn your radios to previous episodes of the 10th floor, which you can find on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. If you can't find it on your favorite podcasting platform, reach out to me on Twitter at 10th floor GH, and I'll send you in the right direction. Give us a follow on all the other social medias, Instagram, Blue Sky, and more.
All of them.
Like the video if you had a good time. Subscribe to the channel if you want some more. We'll be back at 1:30, just under an hour, to talk about Days of Our Lives Beyond the Gates. We're going to cram as much of it as we can into 60 minutes as we continue to party all morning long here on the channel.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Tell your friends about us. Have them subscribe and watch our advertising. I've been Matt.
I've been Kat.
And we'll catch you in just a little bit right back here on the 10th Floor Podcast channel. Goodbye, everybody.